What's up, everybody? It's that Penguin Dude, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Survival Let's Play. In this episode, we're going to do more exploring and we're going to do more building. Kind of a theme here. But what this also means is I kind of start this video out after we're done having this little chat here in kind of a weird spot. Less like we're going to go and discover something, and more we're just there because I kind of messed it up. Oh, hey, little friend. Also, why is my shutter open? Excuse me, I need to take care of this real quick. Ah, much better. So without further ado, let's literally jump into this jump cut. All right, so while we were caving, we found our very first mob spawner. It's a zombie spawner, and I think what we're going to do at some point is make a little farm out of this, so that way I have some way to get XP other than just fishing or killing mobs out in the wild. I mean, obviously I'd be killing mobs there, so yeah, still killing mobs. But yeah, so that'll be kind of cool. And let's go ahead and see what's in here. Iron, lots of rotten flesh. So yeah, we'll just kind of move some of this around a little bit, and I definitely want to keep the iron, but yeah, I'm just gonna keep the other stuff in there for now. I can always come back. I've got the coordinates here in video. Let's look at the other one. Ooh, music disc. I think that is our very first music disc. So I definitely want to keep that if I can. But yeah, so awesome. And I'm just gonna keep going and on to the next thing that I find. Yeah, that. And lo and behold, not very far is another one. And ooh, skeletons. Let's see if we can take these guys out without getting too hurt. I think like 3 of them spawned before I was able to open this up. So let's see if we can't get these guys. There we go. At least now we won't have any more spawning in the edges of the room, hopefully. Okay. I'm hoping we got most of them. Oh, 2 more. And 1 with armor. Go away. Go away. Okay, just 1 more. Oh, I better heal myself. Just jump down here real quick. Eat some food. And you know what? I'm gonna put the bed here just in case. So let's see if we can't get this guy. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Let's just open this up so we can actually get in here. And 2 more chests. Let's see what we have. Okay, another music disc. I think it's the same. Yep, same one. More rotten flesh, gunpowder. I'll take the iron. Enchant, fire protection, frostwalker. Frostwalker would be kind of cool at some point. I'm not really worried about that right now, but yeah, decent loot. Nothing too exciting, but I'm definitely happy to have iron and gunpowder and a music disc. So just kind of move things around and let's see what we can fit in our inventory to take out of here. And while I'm doing this, I kind of realize, I know maybe anybody else has this problem, but you're just like trying to fit the pieces together to take as much as you can. Yeah, it's a problem. All right, so I think got everything we can get and took a screenshot, even though I could literally just come back to this video. Let's grab our bed and let's get out of here. We need to go back and empty all of our inventory so we can get some more materials and resources. All right, so we've dumped all of our stuff off in our chests, and what I want to do now is find a place that we can go and dig down to bedrock and start doing some strip mining. And I found this little spot is kind of near the base there, as you can see. And so we head down, it kind of goes down really nicely, at least quite a bit before it stops. And so I think this might be a good place. The problem with over near like the mine shaft is there's all these caves I keep running into, and I really just want to find a place that I can do some strip mining. So I'm thinking that we'll just kind of make this kind of like the entrance to a little mine. So I think we're just going to start digging here and see how far we can get and see if this is going to be a good entrance, and then kind of make a little strip mining operation around here. All right, so here we are down at the very bottom, and it kind of opened up after I cleared out all of the gravel into kind of a nice little rectangular little space. And so I'm just going to kind of maybe, I guess, square it off. And this is going to be where I'm going to start digging tunnels so that I can do some strip mining. And I do the methodology of 2 spaces between each tunnel, so that way I can not miss any diamonds or any other resources that I might come across. So just kind of clearing this out so it looks a little more presentable for my OCD. And then we will start clearing some rubble and getting some more materials. I also forgot to mention that the other reason I'm doing this little strip mine is I need a ton of deep slate. I need to make stairs and slabs in brick and tile and everything. So I need a lot so that I can get the roof done for the addition. So kind of works out perfectly. We can try and find some more diamonds, and I can get some materials for the roof, which is actually the primary reason I came all the way down here, is so that I could get some more materials for the barn build. All right, and so just kind of digging along here, and we spot our very first diamonds down here, and it didn't take long at all. I just barely started digging. So let's see how much we can get out of this vein. Of course, I break my torch. Ooh, this is looking decent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice. I'll take it. And didn't have to go too much further into another tunnel, and we have some more. So let's see how much we get out of here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 5. Now I just need to get some enchants so we can get more than like just literally 1 diamond out of each. All right, so let's go ahead and head back and let's take a look at what we got here. So we've got 11 diamonds. I got tons of other materials. You can see I've almost killed my pickaxe, and 28 durability left. And so now I think I have enough to make some other stuff like chest plate or boots or helmet or something. So I think that's what I'm gonna do here next, and see if we can't start the barn build soon. All right, so we're heading back up, and we don't have to go very far at least. And, oh, friends that I don't want. Go away, friends. I don't know why I keep calling the enemies friends, but we're just gonna go with it. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this runaway method since I don't have any enchants at all, and hope that I can actually not take damage for once. So let's see if we did it. Yay, me. I keep finding these guys in caves, so that was kind of nice to not take damage. All right, so we're back, dumped everything off, and I think we're actually ready. I went ahead and crafted everything we needed, put it here in this double chest, and put a bed nearby so I can quickly get all of my materials and sleep really quickly. But yeah, we have everything we need right in here, and I think we can now go get started. So I think we're gonna do kind of like a blacksmith in the corner and then horse stable to the left. But yeah, let's get started, and we'll see you when it's done. welcome to the finished barn. Over here we have some steps, which make it a little easier to get up and down and a little bit more of the path than I showed in the video. But yeah, here is our horse barn. And so I'm going to put the skeletal horses over there and maybe some other horses and maybe some donkeys because we keep seeing some right over there. And let's see what else we want to show. Oh, right here we've got kind of this area I thought would be kind of like, you know, a blacksmith was putting on shoes for a horse. You want to tie them up so they don't run away. They need hay and they need water. And then up here, we could put our leads and saddles as kind of a visual thing, kind of like you'd be putting your leads on the wall or your saddles on something. So kind of the Minecraft equivalent, I guess. We've got a little work table right here out of spruce trapdoors, crafting station, barrel, smithing table. And then, oh, I think what we're going to do too right here, we're going to put our very first pickaxe. Yeah, do one higher though. That way we have a little bit of decoration in this, kind of like, yep, this is our first one. So, and then right here we have the forge. And I'm going to put a little piece of iron here just to kind of like, oh, you know, we got iron out ready to work or something. But we got 4 blast furnaces, so I've got tons of space. I could do something automatic later, but that's for aesthetics. And then I also have a campfire going up the middle to kind of look like, you know, the fire is hot and the heat is rising and stuff. And so my chimney is andesite walls. I thought it could look kind of like steel that's been worn and being used and stuff. So kind of like, I don't know if you ever seen some steel that's it's not perfectly shiny. So that was kind of my thinking there. So, and chains just for some decoration. Like, I don't know, maybe you need a chain for some, I don't know. Another little area. I don't know what to put here yet. Another little table. And basically another station for horses, just like over there. And I also kept it really open because I didn't want it to be claustrophobic. So it looks really kind of like there's a lot of space in this area, and there is. I don't actually know what to put here, but I might put something just to kind of fill it in more. I'm not quite sure yet. Right up here too, is just like upstairs in the other main part of the barn. But right now it's basically just set dressing. I have no way to get up there right now. And I don't know where I would put something or some place to get up there. So for now, we're just going to leave it as is. And then here's the back, just kind of plain. But then what I really liked about my placement of the barn is these trees. They look like they've kind of grown up and going over. So that's probably one of my favorite aspects of that backside is those trees. All right, so next, I think we're going to build a cart. And now we're building the cart. So I thought this spot looked really empty, and I thought a cart with stuff in it would be kind of a good way to show that this is like a working barn. I mean, obviously the cattle and the other livestock, you can see it's a working barn, but this would be something else to show a little bit of life. So kind of played around with this a little bit beforehand and kind of came up with a design I liked. Oak trapdoors, you know, classic Minecraft wheels, and spruce trapdoors to kind of give it some space off the ground a little bit. All right, now where did I put these? Up here? No, that doesn't look right. Let's see. I think on the back of it. I think I did on the back. Pick that one up, but yeah, okay, let's try the back. Not that, silly me. Let's do, there we go. There we go. Let's try and do the back of the, kind of the cart. That doesn't look right either. Let's see. Maybe I did it one up. You are seeing, let's see. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Take these down. Now let's do it this way. Yeah, I think that, yep, there we go. That's what I meant to do. Okay, and we'll put some fences right here. Kind of like you could put the horse right in the middle of there, you know, like, you know, it'd be like the, whatever you call it that goes around the horse so that then the horse sits in between it. Y'all know what I mean. So then we'll put, this is the tricky part, is just getting all of these up here so that they can kind of fold up the right way. So it's like a lot of playing around with, like, I gotta put something else here, and then, yeah. All right, so we have a finished cart. So let's go ahead and decorate it. I got some hay bales and pumpkins and barrels and some railroad ties to make it kind of look like everything's hunkered down on there and tied down real good. So let's go ahead and get some barrels in here. I'm putting them in the back, you know, because, like, maybe we're getting some contraband here. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll throw some hay bales in here. And then I think I'm not going to load the whole thing up. I want to make it look like it's actually being unloaded. So we'll do a little bit more. Yeah, I'll switch this around a little. I don't like them all the same direction. It looks a little weird. So let's tie it all down now. All right, I like that. Let's put some hay bales right around here. It looks like we've unloaded a little bit here. And let's change that one up. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so yeah, that kind of looks like I've unloaded some there. Cool, and then I think what I'm gonna do with the pumpkins, actually, let me put them in the pig pen. I think the pigs will like those, but for now, I think I'm gonna just decorate around here with some grass. I know I could do bone meal, but I haven't really found enough bones to really worry about bone meal, so I had these from some shears, so I'm just gonna kind of use some of what I have. Put a little daisy here, let's put it there, and some ferns. I grabbed a whole bunch of ferns earlier, so I think I'll do some ferns since we're close enough to the taiga biome that I think this will look good. Yeah, I like those. And I'm in the Pacific Northwest. We have a lot of ferns here, so I kind of like ferns anyway. All right. I think that's pretty good. Maybe one over here? Yeah. Awesome. I love it. I'm proud of that one. Simple, but I like it. All right, now, next morning, now it's time to get some of our little skeletal horses here and take them over to the horse barn. Let's get these two, pull them up this way. And I don't know if I'm actually going to keep all three. I just, for some reason, was like, well, I got all three of them, so for now I'm going to keep them. Figure I can always get rid of them later, but put those two there. We'll hang a lead up. Actually, let's hang both up. Let's go get our other one. And I think this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one kind of in that little area where I talked about, you know, if a blacksmith was putting shoes on a horse, kind of tie him up there. So that way it looks like, you know, this guy's got some work being done on his shoes, or I don't know, maybe somebody's going to make him some custom skin so he's not so skeletal. Yeah, we'll just kind of keep him right there. I'm actually kind of wondering now, though, maybe I should name tag a couple of them just in case something were to happen. So let's go up in the main part of the barn where I've got all my storage. And let's find our name tags. Where did I put mob drops? No. Miscellaneous. There we go. I got two. So let's do two. Let's name one Mia and one Mal. It's the name of my cat and my daughter's cat. So we'll do Mal, and she loves Maleficent's daughter Mal from Disney's Descendants. So that's what we named her out of, and I just realized I did both of them instead of split them up. So we'll do Mia, and that's just because we didn't know what to name the other one. So Mia and Mal. And let's go ahead and name tag the 2 in here. Excellent. There we go. So just in case, we've got 2 name tags on those. And let's step back and take a look at this barn. Oh, I love it. And I think we're going to go ahead and end it here, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I've had an absolute blast building this barn, adding to it this episode, and building this cart. It's been an absolute joy. And for the next episode, I've got some ideas for the village across the way. We need to build up the population so we can do a lot of trading. Now, I'm not going to build a trading hall at this point, but we need to have some more librarians, and we need to also make them safe. Because as you all know, they love to do stupid things. So until then, thank you all very much for watching, and we will see you in the next episode. Bye!